And so a sign that people are very jealous of you is that whenever you're around people, you feel this need like you're not safe. And I don't mean not safe as in you feel like you're in danger or you're afraid for your life, but psychologically your mind is up, your mind is on guard. And so jealous people are going to do what they can to get you to be miserable or unhappy like them. They can't stand to see you happy. They can't stand to see you happy. You know, they want to drag you down to a level where you're not happy anymore. And it infuriates them because even if you have nothing or you have no friends, or let's say that you think that you know you're not doing good, okay? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but let's say that they think you're not doing good, or you're going through a rough time or something, or an event happened to you, okay? Take all this into consideration. They're gonna be fake fake sympathy for you, fake empathy, but then the minute they go in the back room, they're gonna rub their hands together. This is what they do. They rub their hands together and they go, "Oh, I was wondering when that was gonna happen to that person. It's about time. They're too happy. It's about time. They're too arrogant." They think you're arrogant, I guess. That's the energy I'm getting, at least. And so, then you're over here thinking, whoa, this thing happened to me. Huh, I'm down on my luck. Huh, my car won't start. Huh, my bank account's in the negative. How am I going to pay my phone bill? Or, huh, my girlfriend or boyfriend just cheated on me. Huh, I heard that the boss might let me go and let people go. Or something, whatever the situation is, okay? And then this is what happens. This is what you do, chosen one. You go, huh, all this stuff is happening to me, or one of these things is going to happen, or has happened, or is happening, okay? And this is what you do. I know you do this. You go, that's okay, I'll figure it out. That's fine. It's not that bad. It could be worse. There are people in worse situations, right? That's what you do. I know that's what you do. That's what you guys do. And these people are rubbing their hands together and they're going, why didn't we get this person? Why doesn't this person just doesn't quit? This person just doesn't give up. This person won't get phased. This person can't be phased. What are we gonna do now? Okay, plan B. Meeting, emergency meeting, plan B, plan C. Oh, but plan C is not going to work because, okay, we'll do plan D. This is what people do. This is how you know they're envious and jealous of you. Okay, pick one. Because, like I said before, envy is when they're upset and angry at you that they don't have what you have, or they don't, they're not like you, right? Whether that be material, spiritual, or your physical looks. That's envy. Jealousy is when they're afraid they're going to lose something that they have because they see you coming along. And let's say that they're the popular person, and then you come along, and then they're jealous that you're going to be popular. That's jealousy. They're afraid they're going to lose something. Envy is when they're afraid that they're upset and angry that they don't have something. Okay, which I guess you can technically use those interchangeably, depending on how you want to use it. But look, guys, this is what people do. Alright, to you, specifically to you. They don't do this to each other because they're all plugged into the matrix. They're all normal NPC people. They're NPCs. They don't care. This is what they call regular traffic. Nothing new under the sun. These people are regular traffic. So when they do this to each other, they don't care because they know they're not special. They know that they're not worthy. Okay? That's why they backstab each other. That's why they snake each other, and they're okay with it. That's why they have no self-respect. That's why they have no boundaries. That's why these people are dishonest and they're liars. They are liars. But when you come along, they're like, okay, this person actually is giving us a reason to take them out. And when I say this person, yes, I'm talking about you, chosen one, but these normal people that look at you like that and they say, okay, this person is giving us a reason to, attack them and everything in so many ways, shape, and form. That's because they're so envious and so jealous of you because you really are him, you really are her. You can't fake it, and you're not faking it. They know that or they don't know that. But you are really not faking it. All they know, because most normal people, average people, are actually pretty unintelligent, with all due respect. Most of them are pretty dumb. And they think you're dumb as well, but they think you're dumb, but you're really, really good at acting like you're the star of the show. And so they think they can actually pull these things over you. They think that they can win and get you down spiritually. Now, listen. They can get you in physical ways. Yeah, they can get you fired. Yeah, they can get you, they can get your significant other or your spouse to do bad things to you, to cheat or to steal. They can get people to steal from you. They can get people to ruin your name. They can try and actually ruin your name for you, But here's the thing, they can't crush your spirit. And that's what angers them the most. They can crush you in other ways, which you're not really going to care. Yeah, it's going to hurt, but you've been through it 500,000 times. They're going to try to crush your spirit, and guess what? That's what they can't crush. That reminds me of the movie, it was a long time ago, called Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, or something like that. It's about a horse made by DreamWorks. The movie was made by DreamWorks, or produced by DreamWorks. Music was done by Hans Zimmer. I know a lot of you guys, you know who Hans Zimmer is. Did a lot of Disney soundtracks. And it's called Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. And I like this movie. I haven't seen it in years, but I like this movie because it's about a horse who, no matter where life takes him, he was captured by the Union. He was enslaved as like a slave horse. He's a wild Mustang, and they try and slave him, but he can't be broken. So he eventually escapes, but he gets caught by the camp gets broken into by a bunch of Native Americans who steal him, so he gets stolen again. And then they try to tame him, and they can't. So they let him go. And then as he's running free, he gets caught again by the Union. They find him and catch him again in the wild. And they tie him to making the railroad. But then he finds a way to escape, and then he gets reunited with this female horse, I guess he likes. And then the movie ends how he runs off and he's free again. So it's about him being free at the beginning. So being born, being free, being caught, then being slaved, breaking free again, being caught again, or stolen by the Native Americans. They let him go. Then he gets caught by the Union again, and then he finally gets breaks free and doesn't get caught again. And it's basically about resilience, defeat, victory, accepting, knowing your limit. But the most important lesson of this movie was that some people have a spirit that can't be broken. And it doesn't have to be a horse. It's not, yes, they use a horse as an animal, but that the spirit, his name, represents a human who can't, or a man in this case, whose spirit can't be broken. And I really like that movie, so check it out. It's called Spirit, okay, just by DreamWorks. If you look it up, I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen it. It's an old movie from I'd say 2001, maybe even earlier, like the 90s. But people don't know that you're like that horse. You're spirit. You're the horse. You can't be broken, right? You've been through so much, bad things in your life. People try and steal from you. They steal your aura. They steal your light. Then they try and claim it's theirs. It doesn't work, so they get frustrated. So they go back to you and try to do something else really silly. And you bounce back. They can't break you. You know, maybe they get you fired, maybe they get your friends to leave you, maybe they do something to you, maybe your family doesn't like you anymore. No matter, you get up and you keep going. And so yeah, that's pretty much the message, is that people will try to break you, but your spirit's unbreakable, essentially. Okay? They're envious and jealous of you. They panic when you come around. I'll make another I'll talk about that later. But that's the message. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, well, thanks for being here all the same, especially if you watch the video, the whole thing. And yeah, that is the message.